Hello, today I'm going to talk about the really boring topic of batteries and battery packs and charge management. We've all got cameras like this where we're just worried about the battery. So this is the Sony ZV-E10 and it has quite a small battery. It has one of these batteries. This actually isn't an official Sony battery because I've got the official Sony batteries in here, and I was going to film with the ZV-E10, but it was on 22%, so I thought I can't risk that, so I filmed on another camera. This is an NP-FW50 battery, and these are quite small. Something I really dislike is charging in camera. That really annoys me, having to charge your battery up in the camera. I much prefer when you used to be able to take your battery out, put it in its dedicated charger and charge it. But all modern cameras, really, you've got to charge the battery in the camera, and I find that really annoying. So not only does this function as a case to house the batteries when I go out with my camera, but I can charge two batteries at the same time outside of the camera. So I've got three batteries here. I can put one in the camera to charge, even though I don't like doing that, and I can charge the other two here, or I can just swap them out as they need charging. This comes with me. If I open it up in here, you can see there's a little place to hold SD cards, and that's quite a common feature of these. But all I have to do is plug this in. As you can see here, it's USB-C input, and it's also got a micro USB, which no one uses anymore. And I can also plug in a USB cable and use this as a power bank. So when I'm going out and doing a lot of filming with a camera like the ZV-E10, where the battery runs out quite a lot or depletes quite quickly, this is an absolute godsend. Sony don't do this type of device, so you have to get a third-party brand, but this is really useful. The Sony cameras are not the only ones I've got this for. So I've got this as well here for the DJI Action 5 and DJI Action 4. And again, this is a very similar product. This is from Telesin, but at the top there's sections to put spare micro SD cards that would go in your DJI Action cameras. And we can just have a battery that we put in. So this model is a complete copy of the DJI version, but it's a lot cheaper. It stores three batteries and it will charge three batteries at the same time. So here we've got our USB-C input. If I open it up, I get an indication of how much charge is left in each battery. So that's for the DJI Osmo Action cameras. And really, I got into these when I had a DJI drone, because when I take my drone out, I'm often taking spare batteries. And then if I want a really long session, I want to charge batteries while I'm out flying the drone. So I got one of the DJI chargers, and that was really useful for housing, taking and charging multiple batteries at the same time. Now, I will say with the DJI drone version of that, it works in a different way. This one actually charges all three batteries at the same time because they're quite small batteries compared to the drone batteries. The DJI drone battery charger, that works to get you up and running or get you up and flying. So it will pick the battery that has the highest capacity and it will charge it to full, and then it picks the next highest capacity battery. So it doesn't charge from the lowest, it charges from the highest, so you can fly again quickly. Now, this is my most recent purchase. This is for the Insta360 X5. This won't work for the X4 because Insta360 had a slightly different battery for the X5 compared to the X4. So this only works for X5. Here you can see I'm just loosening those little pins. I put this in and it clicks. If I don't put it in properly, just like with the X5, we get those little orange indicators. So I'm going to press that in properly. Both of these give an indication of their battery status. It's not as good as the other one. It's green or amber. On the back, we've got more places to hold micro SD cards. I don't really ever use this in any of these devices. You can also use this cable to plug in to charge, or you can accept a cable here to charge it up. And if you have something like a phone, you can charge a phone off this. This battery pack together will not charge your X5 battery in the X5 itself. It's not powerful enough, but certainly when I'm going out on my X5, I take this with me, particularly because with the X5, I use it in the dashcam mode. So I'm always fairly low on battery. So I've got this as a backup. So this was a thoroughly boring video about how I do battery management with my devices. And I do much prefer having a device like this where I can take the battery out of the camera, charge it out of the camera, and have something to take batteries with me that I can charge up in the field with something like a power bank or quickly plug in if I'm in a cafe. I find this just much easier than trying to charge things in the camera and have batteries in bags and cases and other things. Much easier.